Both teams look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. Great energy in the barn tonight, and we are underway here. The Hawks look to start the transition game. Moves into the slot. Just enough to keep it out there.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Cleveland's on the attack. Tempers flaring pretty quick here.
Emotions are high, James. At the onset of this game, I think this is premeditated. Each player knowing that they want to elevate their team and change momentum.
Oh, I know a lot of people love watching these, but hopefully nobody's hurt here, seriously.
Yeah, that's tough to watch, especially taking that last punch. It was decisive, and he went down hard. The home side is going to gain a lot of adrenaline after that win. Frustration, physicality, and that fight says it all.
Well, with all that said and done with, we still got a game to play, and face-off here set to resume action. Cleveland's got possession. He scores! Jake gets on with the finish.
Well, without a ton of time and space in that high slot area, he makes the right choice of selection of shots with that quick snapshot. Pulls it into the feet, disguises the angle, and beats the goalie clean.
Cleveland's on the board. The crowd's loving it. I even think the coach is smiling on the bench, too.
That's always a good thing when you look back at your coach and they're smiling, because it doesn't happen often, James. But one thing that does get a smile is a great start, because they now know that you were ready right from puck drop, not from just a physical standpoint, but from an emotional side, too.
Demko's going to elect to slow things down a little and get the whistle.
Well, he hasn't been really busy this period, James, but he's mentally focused, makes a nice save, and holds on for the whistle.
We're still in the early stages of this period. 1-0 the score. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And a great save! Cleveland's got a hold of the puck. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Here's a shot. Glove save. He decides not to cover it up and sends it away. And now he passes it to Lavoie. Cleveland's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Ottinger's going to hang on for a whistle. The Penguins win the defensive zone faceoff. Quick pass to Lavoie. On-man rush. And that shot gets caught in traffic. With the stop. Here he is on the rebound. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Hawks lead it 1-0. Cleveland's got possession here in their own end. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Here's a chance. Gets in front of it. The Penguins have it now. Back to the point it goes. Denied by Ottinger.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
On a big-time save on a big-time shot. The setters will glide into the dot. Cleveland's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. The Hawks get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Makes a move in front. Oh, what a big-time stop by Ottinger.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Cleveland's capitalized on their offensive abilities here in this first period. Sends the pass over. Here they come on the attack. What a steal in his own end. Moves it to Sorter. Dishes it to Savard. The Hawks move the puck in the defensive zone. Shot! Turns aside that blast! And he takes the feed. Great reach with the poke check by Savard. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Steps across the blue line. Fires it on net. And he gets in front of the slot shot to make the save. Takes the puck at the point. And now it's grabbed by Fairpark. Texas with possession in their own zone. And a quick turn-up, and here they come once again. Oh, what a save! And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on for a much-needed stoppage. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Gilmore's won the draw there on the attack. Big-time stop there.
I love the way that he battles and competes for this puck, James. I mean, he loses it for a second, then he finds it, and he makes the save.
Ottinger's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. Texas takes possession off the draw. Feeds the puck over to Smith. Here we go, on-man rush. And makes the save. Smith's exploring options with the puck. Oh, tried to put it on the corner and just missed that one.
Well, hockey is a game of inches, and a great shot just misses.
Dishes it to Gilmore. Cleveland's across the blue line. Picked off by Smith. Texas moves ahead with the puck. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Handles the puck at the point. Gets a piece of it and will play on.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Dishes it off. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. They go on the attack through center. And that goes off, course off a body. The Hawks will play it from the defensive zone. Here's a shot. Comes up with the stop. Taken along the wall by Carrick. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Quick shot. That's gloved by Demko. And the keeper's going to play it. The Hawks take it along the wing. Off the left wing and into center. Takes a shot. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. In the final moments of this period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. The Penguins win the draw. Texas has a chance for one last rush before time runs out of the period. Takes a shot, and that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. And one last save. The Hawks wanted to put a lot of pucks on net going into this one, and they have delivered on that, leading late in the first. All right, there's the end of period number one. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too, and we're coming back with period number two right after this.
Look for our food donation boxes located throughout the concourse.
A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number two is about set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Penguins really need to clean up their business here, especially in transition. They're giving up way too many odd man rushes, and listen, they're capitalizing on it.
Oh, just a great heads-up play by Chychrun. Gains the zone through center. Cleveland's got the puck along the wall. With some open space at center. Takes it to the net. Just gets enough to keep it out. Rips it. Redirected off a stick. Gains the zone from the right side. Takes the feed. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Sends it across the ice. Pushes it across to Klein. Shot! And he makes the save.
Klein's back on the ice after serving that 5-minute major for fighting, and it's certainly appreciated to have a physical element to your game. You know his teammates certainly appreciate it, but man, you got to find a way to generate offense, and the only way you can is when you're on the ice.
Cleveland's got the lead on the scoreboard. A big reason of that has been the amount of pucks that they've been putting on net. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Receives the pass. Turns him away. Moves it quickly over to Smith. Stops that one. Oh, what a save as he denies them again. Tries to clear. And his teammate comes up with it. Slides the puck to Cirelli. Hunts the boards through the neutral zone. They put the puck into the offensive end. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Shuts him down. Cleveland's got possession of the puck. Cutting to the front of the net. Takes a shot. And that's broken up. Quick feed to Housley. Texas looks to break out in their own end. Here's a short pass to Smith. Cleveland's got control of it now from their own end. Puts it on net, and he comes up with it. The Hawks take it along the wall. And he fights off another save. Texas has the puck. Cleveland's got a hold of it along the wall. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Demko's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Cleveland's been just savage in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this second period. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Up along the wing. Fires it off the glove. Cleveland's gained possession along the boards. Angles it over to Phillips. He carries the puck up along the wing. And that slides right out to center ice. Lindblom's got control of the puck in the corner. Ottinger's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Well past the midway mark of this period. Cleveland's up 1-0. Sort of won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And a great save!
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Under all sorts of pressure in his own end with the puck now. Shot! What a stop as he puts out the fire! Directed over to Jonsson Fjällby. Feeds the puck to Lindblom. Intercepts it at center. Cuts to the front. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Denies him with the save. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. Klein's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. And that carries off a stick. And that doesn't go well. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. And that's intercepted by Gensel. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Here in the late goings of the period, Cleveland's ahead 1-0. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Texas has it in the defensive end. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here's a shot. Denied by the goaltender. Slides it back to the blue line. That's blocked. And he comes up with a stop there. Quick pass to Klein. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Here's a chance. Gives them nothing in front.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position. Square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
Cleveland's coaching staff must be impressed with what they're seeing from their players tonight. Lots of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the second. Here's a blast. Can't get it to go. Pass back to the point. And it goes off a stick. Feeds it over. And he shut the door on that last play.
Ottinger's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
Celebrini's won it off the faceoff. Handles it again. Moves it to Smith. Shot! Gets a glove on it to keep it out. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. And they win the draw here in their own end. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Oh, what a save in front. Hammers one. He scores! Tie game.
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. I just love watching him play. I mean, if you're playing alongside him, all you have to do is get open, keep your stick on the ice. And often it's just your stick. Your body can be taken, but he'll find the open ice if there's any. He did there, and it's in the back of the net yet again.
Texas hasn't been deterred all night. They were down, but look at that. They stayed with it, and we've got a tie game.
And timing is everything. The opponent's going to the dressing room having given up the lead, and now you're going into the dressing room knowing that you tied it, so momentum is in their favor.
Denies him. He got all of it. Sends a pass over. Steps inside the line. Passes on over to Jokinen. Well, there you go. 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments.
As a safety issue and courtesy to you, our fellow fans, please keep the aisles clear during gameplay and wait for a break in the action to leave all the time you see.
Welcome back, everyone. They say 3 is the magic number. And here we are with period number 3. And we are underway here in the third, still tied. Moves the puck. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Shot! Denies him on the play. Slides it across. Oh, it stops him again. The Hawks gain gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Too much traffic in the lane. Quick pass across to Housley. Puck scooped up by Savard. Works it across to Gensel. Pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Moves it over to Jokinen. Huge steal in his own end. It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. Cleveland's got the puck along the boards. The Penguins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And he takes the dish. Fires it on net. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. The Hawks will play it in their own end. Great pass from off the right side. Here's a shot. Oh, and there's a great save by Ottinger. Slides it diagonally to Morrow. And turns aside the slapper with ease. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. The Penguins have the puck in the corner. Moves it quickly over to Turkov. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
Demko's doing a great job tonight of showing that goaltending comes in waves. Sometimes you're quiet, and then all of a sudden it gets really busy. But making the big save at the right time is critical. And he has been a foundation, a real strength of this group right now.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Celebrini's got the puck and they'll go on the attack. Scores! And with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity and they converted on it. When we have a look at it, James, it looks like it's redirected, and that's just beautiful timing and get the hands away from the body, be able to get it to go the opposite direction of the goaltender.
Texas goes up by 1 here in this third period, and now it's all about the sprint to the finish.
Oh, yeah, and you know that they can see the finish line in sight, James, but there's still some time to let their opponent back in, so you got to be aggressive when it counts, when you know you can be first on the puck, but there will be times that they got to pull back and play defense.
Cleveland's got to be frustrated with how things have played out tonight, trailing in this third period. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Handles the puck. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. And the puck banks up above. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as the face-off is ready to go. Texas takes possession off the face-off. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. And he serves it across to Morrow. Cleveland's got the puck in the defensive end. Carries it across the line. Quick shot! Just wide of the net. The Hawks gain possession. The Penguins gain control of it. Gaining momentum along the wing. Cleveland's got a hold of it against the wall.
It's a low-scoring affair out there, and not for the lack of entertainment and high-quality chances. Just both teams unable to finish when they get into the wheelhouse around the goaltender. This can be extremely frustrating. And nonetheless, they just got to take a breath and find a way to finish.
And that's blocked away. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. Here's a shot from the wall. And a solid save there as we play on. Taken by Cirelli. Takes a shot. Denies him with the pad. Past the midway mark in this period, we've got a 2-1 game. Texas wins the faceoff. Coughlin's moving the puck through his own zone. Gaining steam here on the attack. Sends it out in front. Picked off in front. Cleveland's ready to go on the attack.
Texas has put their top line out there, and this is a good coaching decision. Listen, they've been away throughout the evening. I mean, they've been dominant in the offensive zone. They contributed offensively, really produced, and the reason why they're ahead in this game.
Oh, and a misfires. That goes right out of the zone. Great hustle to come up with the puck. Quick feed to Gensel. Handles the pass. Shot! Glove save made by Ottinger. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Getting into the later stages of this period, Texas leads it 2-1. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. They score! They've tied it up! They have tied it up here with a big-time goal in the third!
Well, they couldn't have waited much longer there, James, as they're running out of runway, but they found a way to get it done. You got to come up big at the right moment and brace the pressure, and that's exactly what they did. These aren't flashy goals, but they're hard-working goals to fight for position. Sometimes you're rolling off a check, sometimes you're fronting one. Always trying to get your stick available to change the direction of the puck.
Cleveland's leveled the playing field with that big-time goal here in the third.
And usually at the late stages of a game like this, when it's tied, the victor is the one that goes for it and knows that they have to find a way to execute. If you're too worried about making a mistake, you're going to sit back and you're going to have the game taken to you.
Takes the feed. Feeds it to Celebrini. Takes a shot. And that one's stopped. The Hawks scoop it up along the boards. Through center along the wing. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Cleveland's got possession at center. Blazing in on the breakaway. Huge save on the breakaway.
Oh, remember that save, James. Just remember it if they go on to win this game.
Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Puts it on net. And it goes off a stick and off to the side. Slides the puck over. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Let's move to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Slides the puck to Turkov. Tries to feed it over to Coughlin. Fires it. Oh, there's a great stop by Demko. Here's a short pass to Klein. They've got numbers here. Klein's got it deep in the offensive end. And that one's denied. Texas with possession in their own zone. Oh, wow. Shot! Blocked in traffic. Looks to set up at the point now. The Hawks play it along the boards. Great reach with the poke check. Takes a shot. Tying seconds, and he makes the save. And there's the horn. 60 minutes solves absolutely nothing. Let's go to the period where heroes are made. Overtime looms here on EA Sports. OT should tell us who wins and who loses, and they're ready to get it underway. All right, it is nail-biting time. We are underway with overtime. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Drives to the sweet spot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
I love the save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Here's a chance. Denies him in front. Now that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Texas on the attack. Shot! And he gets in front of that rocket.
Klein's been outstanding tonight, James. Multiple puck touches all around the net. I mean, his underlying metrics are going to be off the charts, including his expected goals. He finally gets one. You can see that body language certainly changed. He's had the puck on his stick all game long.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Cleveland's won the face-off deep in their own end. Demko's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. A critical draw here. Texas wins the offensive zone draw. They'll start with the puck. Demko's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Big time stop there. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Final minute of OT, and it's still anyone's game. Chance to win it, and he keeps it alive. What a stop. They gain the zone from the left side. Shot. Great save by Ottinger. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Denies him with the save. Texas takes possession along the wall. Takes it across the blue line. Fires it on net. Glove save. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Cleveland's won the defensive zone draw. And he takes the pass. Here's a shot. Absolutely no fear to get in front of the slap shot. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Morrow. Angles it over to Housley. And there's the save. Oh, this has been a hot night as the horn sounds. Overtime still decides nothing. Will we get a hero in the shootout? Absolutely, and we'll find out who it is next. Neither team has given an inch after 3 periods. Nothing solved after overtime. So here we go. Shootout. Let's go. Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking and anticipating the next move.
Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
What a save on the shootout.
Well, he makes himself as big as possible. There's no holes.
Celebrini's the first skater up for round number 3. He's still having, and he comes up clutch here in the shootout.
Well, and this is why they practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this, so do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
And shuts the door there.
Well, does a great job of anticipating the play here, James, and makes the save.
Chikrin's got that ability to score here. Nobody's had success with this, and he says, on that play.
Yeah, in the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease. Just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all of the shooting angles.
Well, here's a chance to apply a little bit of pressure. Makes the save and will play on.
Patience personified outweighs the shooter, James.
The table is set, the cutlery's all in place, and he can be the hero, right? Makes a save and look good doing that one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
Jokinen's making his way to center ice as it's his turn now. Shuts it down, what a save.
Huge save, you could tell that he wanted that one.
Paul's got a chance to be the hero if he can come up with a clutch goal. Tonight on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly to make the save.
We're still waiting for our first goal here in this shootout. Let's see if we finally get one here. Reads it perfectly and makes a save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
Stops it. This might be turning into a save out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking it.
Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
What a save on the shootout.
Well, he makes himself as big as possible. There's no holes.
Well, the Snipers have been snake-bitten to this point as we continue to play on in this shootout. And he comes up clutch here in the shootout.
This is why they practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this, so do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
Shuts the door there.
But does a great job of anticipating the play here, James, and makes the save.
Turcoff's turn to break this scoreless drought here in this shootout. And he says, on that play.
Yeah, in the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease. Just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
Puts it home for the shootout winner. It's electric in here right now. Wow. And here they come back out to salute the fans.
Well, this is a great feeling. I remember doing this when I was an athlete. You come back on the ice to salute the fans for cheering you on throughout the game. Just a fun night all the way around.
Ain't no party like a victory party. Well, a fun night of hockey comes to an end, but guess what, everybody? There's always next time, and we will see you then. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for playing.